Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to Layton's Mystery Journey. So it's been a while. I've kind of sort of been putting this off by accident. It's just not on purpose. It's just that every time I go record it, I forget what day it is and then I miss it. So I try to record it the last Sunday of every month, but sometimes I forget when the last Sunday of every month is. So here we are, several months later, and I haven't recorded Layton's Mystery Journey in a long ass time. But in any case, we're going to be going into case 12. If you guys don't remember, case 11, we were able to prove that Katrielle Layton wasn't actually a murderer. So, yeah, I know these episodes take a long time to come out, but the series isn't very popular, so that's what people want. But in any case, case 12, Diamonds Aren't Forever. A curious invitation arrives at the agency. It's for a puzzle party to win a famous fortune. But who is the host? Lord Adamas. Investigate the case. Let's go. Not entirely sure what the story is.
Miss Layton, look what just arrived in the post. It's addressed to Professor Layton.
Interesting.
Read it out, please, Ernest.
I have discovered the Richmond fortune. Now, to share it out, I am arranging a puzzle-solving party to take place on Christmas Eve.
Well, that's kind of a problem considering we don't know where Professor Layton actually is.
All those wishing to participate should come to Richmond Court. Expectantly yours, Lord Adamas.
Interesting.
Definitely.
The legendary Richmond fortune.
Very interesting.
Richmond fortune?
It's a very famous tale here in the city, Shirl. There's a large palace that was built here in London by the now deceased multi-millionaire Maximilian Richmond. Since his death, the place has been deserted. People have long speculated that there must be a fortune hidden somewhere inside the enormous mansion. And there's been no end of breaking and entering by people trying to find it.
That's bad.
It's been 10 years now since Maximilian passed away.
But what's all this about a puzzle-solving party to share it out?
It sounds rather queer. Do you think it's a hoax?
Maybe? Probably.
Hoax or not, it sounds like fun. We'll go.
Alright.
I think you'll find it wasn't actually your name on the invitation.
Layton. I mean, she's going in her father's stead.
I expect that's because of the sign above the door. It only says Layton after all. I imagine whoever sent the invitation was hoping for the attendance of a great puzzle solver.
Yeah, and, well, truth be told, we don't know where that guy is, so...
In which case, the invitation landed in the right lap anyway. If there's anyone who could outstrip Dad in the puzzle-solving department, it's me.
Fair enough.
Oh, really?
Well, she has been doing pretty handily so far. 11 cases and counting. Alright. Case 12. Diamonds Aren't Forever. Alright. Time to go to the Richmond Estate.
So, this is Richmond Court.
It's gone to the dogs, but you can tell it was quite something in its day.
And the door's open. Ominous. Oh. It's the Seven Dragons. Well, that must be the man himself.
Well, well, what do you know?
Gosh, it seems we weren't the only people who had a mysterious invitation in the post.
Nope.
That's quite an impressive guest list.
Yep, all seven of the 7 dragons showed up.
Yes, 7 of London's wealthiest.
Which is unusual, considering they wouldn't care about the fortune, would they?
I didn't know you'd be coming too.
Hello, Mr. Barnum. I see you're in very good company. I wonder why we're all here together.
It is definitely weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a real head-scratcher, ain't it?
I don't know what this is all about, but who wouldn't be intrigued by a note like that?
Yeah, it is weird.
I quite agree. I couldn't imagine declining such a fascinating invitation.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Richmond Court. I am your host, Lord Adamas.
Huh?
I would like to invite you all to take part in a game with me.
Oh, God.
Solving game with the very highest stakes.
Oh, God, it's Jigsaw. Oh, God, okay. We're playing Saw, apparently.
This is crazy.
Lose, and the entire fortune will be donated to the Dark Jewel Foundation.
Well, okay, then.
So, on the table in front of you, you will find some contracts. Sign them, please.
No.
Getting crazier.
That's shady as hell.
You may, of course, refuse if you wish. As long as you don't mind your dirty secret being exposed.
Secret?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they'll all jump to sign on the dotted line. This all sounds totally above board.
Fair enough.
Oh, well, this promises to be quite entertaining. Yes, count me in.
Well, that's working.
Oh, yes. The mayor never shies away from a challenge. What fun.
Well, that worked.
Why not? Sounds like it's worth taking a punt on.
Exactly. We dragons didn't get where we are today without taking risks. I'm in.
I am of the same opinion as you. Liza, what is your feeling?
I think I ought to have a go. Do I sign here?
Well, Lord Adamas, whoever you are, you have your wish. We have all signed on the dotted line.
Excellent. So let's get started on the puzzles.
Okay. Well, that's all 7 of our dirty signatures on the paperwork. Ha 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 ha. Precisely how is this puzzle-solving party going to proceed, please? The rules of the game I have devised for you are all extremely simple. From this hallway, you have access to 4 rooms. The red door leads to the Rosenberg Room. The blue door leads to a room called the Treasury. The green door leads to the Hope Room, and behind the purple door is a room called the Treasury. The Rosenberg Room and the Treasury? Honestly, what's all this nonsense about? Hope and treachery. You must locate and solve a hidden puzzle in each of the 4 rooms. If you fail at a puzzle, you lose. And according to the terms of the contract you just signed, you will hand over your fortunes to me. Well, that's shady as shit. Okay. If you complete all 4 puzzles successfully, you win. In which case, you will become the heir of the great Richmond fortune. I hope that's all clear. Good. Then please, pick a door and begin. Well, this sounds simple enough. Oh, I feel my fortune swelling already. Haha, don't be so sure of yourself, Dudley. I'll give you a run for your money. So, you can choose which room you tackled when. Which means the order you go at them could be strategically important. Oh dear, I'm really not sure which door to pick first. All roads lead to the same destination, Liza. You must solve all the puzzles in the end if you wish to win. Well, that's a good point. I suppose we should simply say, may the best man or woman win. All the other guests have picked a room and gone in, miss. Where do you think we should start? Yes, let me see. Welcome, Miss Layton. Miss Katrielle Layton. Whose is that voice? It's the same person who was speaking before. It seems the mysterious Lord Adamas has welcomed me personally. I invited Professor Layton to this event as an educator. It's a shame he hasn't come. He's missing. He couldn't come. So I'm here in his stead. Deal with it. I'm afraid my father's busy, but I'm here. Couldn't I help? There's just one thing the adjudicator must do first. I need you to sign the contract that you'll find in the middle of the room. What sort of contract? Investigate the contract in the middle of the hall. This must be the contract. Let's see what this is all about. The adjudicator hereby consents to make the events he or she witnesses at this puzzle-solving event known as to the general public. What unusual terms. I was expecting to be sworn to secrecy, not the other way around. Now, Miss Layton, before you sign on the dotted line, first, let's see if you're a worthy substitute for your father. How many puzzles have you solved so far in your career as a detective? Well, it seems you solved a total of... Oh, it keeps track of how many puzzles I've solved. Okay, then. In that case, I'm willing to accept you as adjudicator in your father's stead. I can't say that word. So now, please sign the contract. You will be required to spread the word about what you witnessed here today, to make the public aware of what transpires. There, I've signed it. Is that alright? Very good. Now, you know the rules. Losers lose everything, and the winner takes away the great Richmond fortune. Your job is to oversee the puzzle solving until all participants have been eliminated, or until somebody wins. So, the puzzles of Richmond Court await you. Enjoy. Well, you got the job, Cat. Now, where do we start? Let me see. Alright, I've decided. We'll start in the Rosenberg Room. Because I feel like it. Good a point as any. Put me down now. Because you feel like it. Sure, let's not forget that Miss Layton's instincts have led to the successful resolution of many great cases. Yeah. I'm quite sure they'll guide her well now, too. I mean, truth be told, she has solved 11 cases up to this point and is on her way to solving a 12th. So, yeah. That's definitely a possibility. Thank you, Ernest. So, unless you have a better suggestion, Cheryl? Well, not really, no. I thought so. Into the Rosenberg Room, then. Aha. Well, that's the Rosenberg Room. Why are they're decorated weird? That's the man himself, right? What a huge portrait. Who is that old man? Ah, yes, I've seen that face before in the papers. That is Maximilian Richmond, the multi-millionaire owner of this palace who passed away 10 years ago. The master of the house, eh? That's right, and when he died, his enormous fortune simply disappeared. There were rumors that he hid it somewhere when he knew he was going to die. And now it seems that someone has uncovered it. Who is this Lord Adamas? Alright. Well, there's not much else I can do. That ram's head is the Richmond family crest, is it? It could be an ewe or a ram, miss. Some ewes are horned. They symbolize self-sacrifice, I believe. It's got sad eyes, don't you think? And us hounds are the masters of sad eyes. Okay. Well, it wants us to... This is the door that leads to the Rosenberg Room, then. I suppose that red mountain emblem is the Rosenberg? Sounds important. Alright, what's this? This is the Hope Room behind this door, isn't it? Green for hope. Makes perfect sense. Alright, analyze... Alright, so we need to figure out which... I'm gonna figure out which rooms are which. If I remember rightly, this is the door to reach the room that I must call the Treasury. Sounds inviting, doesn't it? No, it does not. And this is the Treasury by the process of elimination. So this is the door that leads to the Treasury, then. Who knew? That sparkling gemstone picture really throws you off, doesn't it? Oh, he was being sarcastic. Okay. Alright. Moving on! Move! Where's the Alright, now where's the puzzle? Here we are in the Rosenberg Room, then. It's every bit as ostentatious as the hallway, isn't it? Didn't someone say this Richmond Court was the deserted ghost house? Well, the ghost certainly seems to have some nice furniture. This place is swanky. I'm starting to think perhaps all the rumors about this place are unfounded. Miss Layton? Cheryl, Mr. Sloane's and Mr. Chance over there, look. We're not the only mongrels to have picked this room, then. It looks like they're discussing something. Seriously, Grant? What are we doing here? Don't you think this whole thing is a farce? Come on, Caesar. You know as well as I do what this is all about. All 7 of us invited here to Richmond Court of all places. Yes, but why now? It's been years since it's happened. And in any case, no one else besides us 7 knows what went on. True, I don't understand it either. Which is why we have no choice but to agree to this charade. Interesting. Come on, we're supposed to be finding a puzzle in this room, remember? Well, I don't know what they're rooting in there, but anyway, it doesn't sound like they found the puzzle yet. Let's go and talk to them. I'm curious about something. Well, actually, I found the puzzle. It's got to be this thing in the back of the room. Pretty sure. Mr. Chance and Mr. Sloane's, I see you were chosen in the same room. Ah, Katrielle, hello. This was your choice too, was it? You haven't managed to find the puzzle yet, then? No, not yet. We've been looking, but no luck so far. It's all part of this Adamas' fun, I suppose, testing us to see if we can find his puzzle, let alone solve them. Do either of you know Lord Adamas? Never even heard the name before. Nor me. I don't think any of us 7 know who he is. I'll tell you one thing. I'd put money on him not being a real lord. He's playing us, and I don't like that. This whole puzzle party idea stinks. But you sounded rather enthusiastic about it before. I must say, though, the stakes are alarmingly high. True, you could win the Richmond fortune, but on the other hand, you stand to lose everything you own. It's a very risky gamble. You're right there, but I've never balked at taking risks before, and I'm not about to start now. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that the stakes are always high in business. Success doesn't come for free. Oh, I see, yes. And of course, Lord Adamas did mention a secret that he'd expose if you refuse to participate. Listen, Kat, if you've been in business as long as I have, you have more than a few skeletons in the closet, I'm sure. Absolutely. So we'd appreciate it if you didn't ask too many questions. Anyway, we've got a puzzle to find, haven't we? Alright, time to stop bellyaching and start puzzle hunting. Well, I'm pretty sure this is it. Oh, what's this? It looks like small fragments of red glass. Glass? Oh, do be careful, miss. You don't want to cut yourself. Don't worry, Ernest. They're not very sharp. Curious. I wonder what they're for. Well. Now that's really something. Although, what is it really? It's not a painting, is it? That's stained glass, Cheryl. Haven't you seen any before? Oh, interesting. There are pieces of glass missing in some places. Maybe they got broken? Mr. Richmond was extremely wealthy, Cheryl. I don't imagine he would have left something like this in a state of disrepair. Good point. Well made. Found the puzzle, have you, Katrielle? No, not yet. We were just studying this piece of stained glass. For some reason, there are 1 or 2 pieces of the glass missing from it. Well, I did hear that Mr. Richmond was very ill in his final years. He probably didn't bother keeping up with the repairs in the place. I don't know. It strikes me as odd. If it was in the process of being repaired, it would have been it would have been in situ here. In which case, where are all the new pieces of glass? Ah, there it is. Ah, I wonder if these... Are you onto something, Kat? Well, I wonder if these pieces of glass would fit into the stained glass window. Yes! I think we just discovered the hidden puzzle of the Rosenberg Room. On the ball as ever, Katrielle. Well done. So, what's the puzzle all about then? What's this Adamas fellow trying to stump us with? I don't imagine it's going to be easy to solve, but that makes it all the more fun. Okay, puzzle time. And I believe I know the Red Mountain. Oh, I see. There's an unfinished stained glass window. It's called the Red Mountain. But the most important part, the mountain, is missing. Can you put the pieces in to complete the picture? It's important to make sure that the 2 different patterns of glass are placed alternatively. Okay. So, okay. I get it. I gotta do this. Yes. Okay. Okay, that one's not in the right place, but I got the idea. Okay. Of course, that could also be it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. No. No, that's not it either. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Ah! I think I solved it. No, I didn't. It has to alternate, which means... That's it. Okay.
I've seen how to solve this now. Puzzles are made for solving.
Okay, we've done it. Alright, you did. The red mountain is now complete. The towering figure rises toward the sun, has a certain strength. Alright, we've solved the piece. Okay, the red mountain has been added to the puzzle. There, the stained glass image is complete. Very nice, Cat. Well done. Oh, look, there's something written on the bottom of the box that the glass pieces were in. So there is. Allow me, miss. The Rosenberg was barren. Nothing grew there. No one owned it. No one wanted it. Yet underground, treasure sparkled. Great story. What does it mean? It sounds like it has something hidden meaning, but, There can't be any doubt now, Grant, surely. It must be the same Rosenberg. Which would mean this Adamas knows. Alright, keep your hair on, Caesar. We don't know that for sure yet. Keep my hair on? We're talking about everything I built up, my entire fortune. That tiny publishing firm I started out with. And now finally I'm in a position where I control one of London's biggest papers. Aye, you're not the only one who came from humble origins. It's funny, actually. Makes me think of how we were back then. 10 years ago now. Yes, 10 years ago. It feels like an age. I worked so hard, and he was... It seems Mr. Chance and Mr. Sloanes didn't manage to solve the puzzle. So they have to hand over their fortunes. Unless they want to break the terms of the contract, yes. So, are we enjoying ourselves? How'd you find the puzzle I set you? Those who solved it are invited to move to another room and take the next challenge. Those who failed to solve it have lost everything. Please leave the room and proceed along the road to the ruin. The road to where? There's a passageway over there. I expect that's what he's referring to. Losers must wait in the cellars. Those still in the game, please, have fun. Settle down, Caesar. We didn't manage to solve the puzzle, so for that reason, we're out. Come on, let's go. Sis. They couldn't have their tails any further between their legs. Understandably, on paper at least, they've just lost their entire fortunes. But they knew what they were getting themselves into. Anyway, we must find the next puzzle. Let's go back to our hall. Alright, interesting. Oh! Shing Sparkle Sparkle! It's a diamond! Rosenberg. You found a clue! Rosenberg! Alright. In Cat & Co's first room, the red-doored Rosenberg Room was a stained glass picture. After framing the pieces in place, it showed a beautiful red mountain. Alright, what is this? Okay, gotta return to the lobby, unfortunately. Time to move! Alright, this is interesting. Well, there are 3 rooms leading off to this entrance hall, miss. Which one do we pick now? Yes, what are the options again? Well, there's the Treasury, the Hope Room, and the Treasury left. Well, I think the next room we should tackle is the Treasury. It sounded like you put a lot of thought into that, but don't tell me. That was your gut talking to you, wasn't it? Of course. We have to succeed at all the puzzles, so my gut tells me it doesn't matter which room do we enter next. Well, in that case, it's through the blue door, isn't it? Quite right, Ernest. Here we go. Alright. Next room. Okay. Bup, bup, bup. So, this is the Treasury room, isn't it? It's a little dingy, isn't it? But still a lavish room, no question of that. Look at all the exquisite furniture and ornaments. Oh, look, we have company. Miss White and Mr. Fullholder over there. Yeah, so they picked this room. What are we going to do, Mr. Fullhold? We still haven't managed to find the puzzle. Yes, it still eludes us, doesn't it? Well, I suppose we can't give up. Let's keep looking. Alright, Liza. Although, are you sure you should be doing this? Who would have agreed to take part in this game could... We who have agreed to take part in this game could lose everything. All the wealth we have earned. It is dangerous. But I'm sure this Lord Adamas is only interested in myself and the others. You were just a child when it happened. I'm still technically one of the 7 dragons, even though it's only a title I inherited from my father. My butler told me all about what happened. He served my family for years. As the only surviving member of the White household, it's my duty to take up the gauntlet now. I see. Alright. What are they chinwagging about, eh? Whatever it is, they don't seem to have located the puzzle in this room yet. Let's ask them how they're getting on. How are you two doing? Hello, Liza, Mr. Fullhold. Have you managed to find the puzzle in here yet? Oh, I didn't hear you come in, Katrielle. No, I'm afraid we haven't had any luck. It is not going well, Miss Layton, and it makes my dream of becoming a treasure hunter in the future seem very distant. But now you're here, I'm sure all will change. Very true. We have a trusty ally in Miss Layton, do we not? It's a very risky game you've agreed to take part in, don't you think? You could lose everything you have. I wonder, why did you agree to take part in the first place? Well, Katrielle, it's like this, you see. Since my dear parents passed away, my life has been filled with sadness and gloom. And recently, I've come to think that I need more. I want to be the sort of person who can face the world alone and win. I want to be worthy of my great family name. So I sort of thought I should be brave here tonight. I see, Liza. Well, that's an interesting reason. Ha ha ha. I cannot match Liza in her honorable reasons. For me, I like the thrill. I find a game with stakes so high to be so irresistible. Don't you agree? Does it not stir the juices of adventure within your veins? Of course, you're a great fan of adventure, aren't you, Mr. Fullhold? That's right, Miss Layton. It has been my dream for many years to leave the business world behind and go in search of treasure. This is the first step. So we really ought to find that puzzle then, hadn't we? Yes, and you will join us, I hope, Miss Layton? Of course. Let's find this room's hidden secret. Well, there's a thing over here that looks very odd and ominous. Oh, look at all that shiny things in here. Ah, jewelry box. Those are very beautiful pieces, aren't they? There have always been rumors about people breaking into this place ever since it was abandoned. But there aren't any actual signs of 4th century, and with valuables like this still undisturbed, it would appear the rumors were unfounded, wouldn't it? Rumors usually are. Have you found something, Katrielle? Is this the puzzle? No, I'm afraid not, but we did discover a rather beautiful collection of jewelry. Oh yes, it's also pretty, isn't it? We too investigated that jewelry box, but there is no puzzle inside. No, I can't see a puzzle either, although... What is it? Is there something we missed? It's just the way the jewelry has been organized inside the box, or rather how it isn't organized at all. Don't you find that strange? Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I just want to pull it all out and tidy it up. We can imagine that the owner of this jewelry box was not as meticulous as the two of you. I wonder. Oh, I think I found the puzzle. Also, what is this? Oh, look! There's some jewelry in this decanter here. Shiny and sparkling. I love it. If I wasn't a dog, I'd be a magpie. Strange habits some people have, putting jewelry inside a decanter. I wonder, do you suppose the jewelry in here was misplaced? Presumably it's supposed to be in the jewelry box we found before. They don't call you Sherlock for nothing, do they? Oh wait, that's me. Okay, that was a funny joke. Well, I for one can't stand this disarray any longer. We must tidy it up. Let us all work together. Ah, wait a minute. Yes, this is it. We found the treasury puzzle. Oh. Okay, we get Jeweldoku. Alright. Oh. Place one jewel in each of the empty spaces in the jewelry box. In the 5x5 grid, place the jewels so that there is one of each of a kind in the horizontal and vertical rows. Okay, that's pretty simple. Boop. Oh, that's not it. Can only be horizontal. No, that's not a good place. That's there. Oh, I can't place one there. Okay, so I gotta okay, I gotta remove this. Yes, that should do her. Bee-bee-oo, bee-ba-doo, ba-ba-doo, boo-boo, ba-doo-doo. Ding, 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 bum, ding, 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 bum, 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 bum. Oh no, I get it now. Okay, so we need to set it up in a way that fits. Okay, that works. That's not it. Okay. That's definitely not it. I should take these all out and try again. Okay, let's see what it gives me. Okay. Well, it's Sudoku, so what I need to do is arrange them all in a way that I can... It gives me 2 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, there's 2 of each for 5 each. So I think... Okay, that definitely needs to be there because that will... Okay, that row is complete. No, that emerald is in the way. That can't be there. No? Is it? No. It looks fun. No, that's not right at all. It's not right. If I... This last one's the one that's tripping me up. So... What do I have left? I can't place a diamond in there. I can't place it. Okay, I can't place anything there. It has to be one of each, though. So, by process of elimination... Oh, that's wrong. That's very wrong. Okay, and and I need a ruby. No, but then the ruby... No, I can't have two. I have two in there already. Well... That one needs to be there, because it has to be one of each. That's not even a remotely good place for that. Okay. Okay, there's nothing there. I do believe I've solved it. Should be it.
This is an interesting one.
Yes! I've solved it.
How it's done.
Okay, that was easy. I want to say, but that one really wasn't. You did. The jewelry box is filled with sparkling gems. Okay. I did it. Okay, it's Jewel Doku. I 68. A decor docket. Oh, that's much better. Beautiful jewelry that really needs to be kept in a proper jewelry box, doesn't it? Eh? Hey, Kat, a scrap of paper just fell out off the bottom of the box. Here, look. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. There's something written on it. I'll read it out so everyone can hear, miss. Ahem. The treasure was stones. Precious stones. No one owned them. No one knew they were there. Until one day, a man stumbled upon them. More mumbo jumbo that makes no sense. It seems to be related to the snippet we found in the other room, don't you think? Mr. Fullhold, do you think it's a man stumbled upon precious stones? It seems we have a winner and some losers. Oh gosh, that voice. It made me jump. Would the winners kindly progress to the next room? And the rest of you, please leave by the exit along to the road to ruin. Oh, the road to ruin. Another door. I'm sorry we did not win, Liza, but what a thrill to take part. Yes, Mr. Fullhold, it's been a lot of fun. If I have lost everything, there's nothing to do but start again from scratch. A new adventure awaits. Ha ha ha! I suppose I'll have to manage somehow, but do you know what? I think I will manage. What does it matter if I lose my fortune? I still have the memory of my loving parents. That's all I need. So for that reason, I'm out. That's the spirit, Liza. Come this way. Thank you. They really took that on the muzzle, didn't they? Yes, most surprising. Their fortunes don't mean as much to them as I would have thought. Well, anyway, we must move on to the next room. Let's go back to the hall and decide which one to tackle next. Another piece. It's a trapezoid! Okay. Cat and Code shows the blue door treasury at their second room. The jewelry box inside conjures images of a very wealthy family. Interesting. Continue. Alright, next puzzle. I love how we're slowly filling out the map as we go. We don't get to know what the puzzle is until we go there. Alright then, which room next? Well, I picked the last door, so now it's your turn, Ernest. Me, miss? Oh, I don't... Just say the first thing that comes into your head. Well, there's only 2 rooms left now, aren't there? So it's between the Hope Room and the Treasury. I think it has to be the Hope Room. Gut feeling? Miss Layton and I prefer to call it miraculous instincts, Cheryl. Alright then, the Hope Room it is. Let's open the green door and see what lies behind it. Okay. Time to move. Boop. Alright, time to see what the next room is. Oh. It's very hopeful. Here we are then, the Hope Room. It seems to have a warmer atmosphere than the other rooms. You know, it feels a little strange actually being here in the legendary Richmond Court after the rumors have been flying around all over the years. Don't you think so, Ernest? Ernest? Hello? Dogs start calling pinstripes. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. Come along, Ernest. Pay attention. So then, the puzzle. Ah. Mayor Loanita and Mr. Barnum are here. Look. They're so intent on finding that puzzle, they haven't even noticed us. There's no sign of the puzzle anywhere, Phineas. Haha, don't you worry, Pip. We'll find it in the end. You mark my words. You're right. The important thing is not to get flustered. Why are you so flustered anyway, huh? I mean, haha, I know there's the little matter of our entire fortunes being at stake, but even so, you really seem wound up. Well, it's the Richmond fortune, isn't it? It's the connection that's making me most uneasy. If I could turn back time, I'd undo what we did 10 years ago. I regret it bitterly. Even if I was young and inexperienced, that's no excuse. We're all in the same boat, though. I mean, we all played the part, didn't we? We did, and that includes me. If the Richmond fortune really exists as Lord Adamas says, I'd like to see it end up in the right hands, where it belongs. Which is why I have to win this puzzle-solving game. Ha ha ha, well, you've got to be in to win it, that's so true. So let's find this darn puzzle, eh? Haha, what did I ever do to you? What did it ever do to you, Phineas? They're still looking for it, then? Yes, they don't appear to have found it yet. Let's go and talk to them. Hello? How are you getting along, Pipper? Any luck, Phineas? Cat! Haha, there you are! Oh, you've come at just the right time. We can't find a puzzle anywhere. You do seem to be having a hard time. Well, yes, but we've no intention of giving up. May I ask, why did you both agree to take part in this party? You don't strike me as the sort of people who could be bullied into doing things they don't want to do. Either of you. Oh, you know me, Katrielle. I'm a devil when it comes to a party. Ha ha ha, you can say that again, Pip. And how could I turn out a gig like this? You can't put a price on entertainment of this magnitude. Is that so? Because it seems to me there's another reason, actually. Haha, always on duty, eh, Cat? Can't turn off that suspicious mind of yours. Never mind that now. We must concentrate on finding this puzzle first. Would you help us, please, Katrielle? I would be more than happy. I believe it is this in the center of the room. There's no way in hell it's not. That's interesting. Candles. I wonder why there are 4 candles here when there's ample illumination for the light on the ceiling. That's strange. I'm sure they weren't lit when we came into the room. Someone must have lit them then. The question is, who? Oh, that would be me. I thought it might have something to do with the puzzle we were looking for, so I lit them. But nothing happened. I see. Even so, something about these candles isn't sitting right with me. And it's strange that there's a groove in the tabletop, too. I feel like this is more than just a decoration. That's strange. This is strange. These panels look out of place here, don't you think? I wonder what they're for. Even with my nose, I smell something fishy here. Don't you think they could be connected to the puzzle in some way, miss? That's interesting. These panels appear to be translucent in places. And they're just the right thickness for... Yes, I wonder if... Have you found a moment of clarity, Katrielle? If it's those panels you're getting excited about, I hate to burst your bubble. I already checked over them and there was no sign of a puzzle anywhere. The panels are the same thickness as the groove of the table with the candles. I think we simply have to arrange the panels and the candles correctly to unlock the puzzle. Alright. Katrielle is doing a good job at this. She is smart, I think. It's kind of up in the air about that, because a lot of people seem to have doubts about that. Alright, there are 5 panels made out of colored glass on the table. Stand 4 of these panels up on the table and use the light from the candles to represent hope. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. At least I think so. If this isn't it, I would be very confused. Oh, this one feels like it would be more representative. Submit?
This should do it, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Alright, that was easy. That was an easy puzzle. Come on, Mr. Adamas, you need to step your game up. Oh, yeah, hope. You didn't hope. The panel spelled out the letters with the light from the candle shown through. The light of hope is flickering gently. Okay. Yep, you just spelled hope. Puzzle of hope has been added to the puzzle index. So it spells out the words hope. Very ingenious. I could have gotten the answer right with even that coming into the room. That's strange, though. Where is it? What's the matter? We've solved the puzzle now. Shouldn't we be making for our way to the next room? Not yet. After we solved the other 2 puzzles, we discovered a curious note, didn't we? Both times. Oh yes, that gibberish. So you think there should be another note around here somewhere too? Most probably, yes. Aha! Found it! It's there in tiny writing on the back of one of the panels. Look, Ernest, if you please. Oh yes, miss, at once. The Rosenberg stones shone like a beacon of hope. A promise of wealth restored. The man thought that mercy was upon him until... That's it, miss. The sentence is incomplete, I'm afraid. Oh no. Now I really want to know what happens next. Do you hear that, Pip? Yes, the Rosenberg stones. A beacon of hope. It's all too clear. God, I hate to leave on a cliffhanger like this, but we're out of the running now, alright? Yes, we failed to solve the puzzle, which means we've lost. For that reason, I'm out. I see you all attempted the puzzle, but not all of you succeeded in solving it. Those who failed to solve the puzzle have lost. It's the end for you. You must now leave the room and follow the road to ruin. Those are the rules you all agreed to. There's a lot of talk of failure and losing, isn't there? Yes, well, we've lost our fortunes, Phineas, but I won't let that stop me doing my job as mayor. Haha, that's the spirit. Maybe it's time I let the business go anyway. I've always wanted to make my own movie. Come on then, Pip. It's the way for us. It's this way for us. Yes, alright. They look almost pleased that they've lost everything. Well, I suppose if there's more to your life than money, perhaps you wouldn't mind too much. Ernest. Miss Layton, Cheryl. What's up, Pinstripes? Well, let's move on to the next room, shall we? Yes, the next room is the last one, isn't it? Perhaps we'll finally learn what this puzzle game is all about. Let's go back to the main hall then. Ernest is acting weird. Good idea. Okay, it's a big triangle. Ernest is acting strange. I've noticed that. Hope. Next parts of the puzzle. The third room Cat & Co entered was the green-doored Hope Room. It contained candles and some mysterious panels that spelled out the word Hope unarranged. Okay. Alright, time to leave. Back to the main room. Yay! More walking. Here we are again, then. So, let's see. Which room should we try next? There's only one left. Haha, I know. I was just pulling your leg, Cheryl. It's the Treasury, then. Yes, we've had the Rosenberg Room, the Treasury, and the Hope Room. Treasury and the Hope Room. This last room has an altogether different feel to it, doesn't it? And such a welcoming name. It's rather ominous, certainly. Well, we're not about to bow now, are we? Not after coming so far. Of course not, Ernest. So, shall we? Yes, through the purple door and into the Treasury. Such an inviting name. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's move. Boop. Ooh. Hey, someone forgot to turn on the lights. All these portraits on the wall are very impressive, aren't they? But the room felt rather dejected, with the top of furniture and empty frames lying around. Oh, there's someone over there in the gloom. I can't make out who. Don't worry, Ernest. This is the last room, and we're also done the last of the dragons. Which means this must be Madame Dublé. Oh, yes, of course. How silly of me. Looks like the old Great Dame hasn't spotted us yet. No, not here. And it's not here either. Where on earth is this wretched puzzle? I can't find it anywhere. She's snarling more than usual. Madame Dublé is considered the leader of the 7 dragons. I imagine she's also the wealthiest of them. Which means she stands to lose more than anyone else in this game. I expect that's why she's so determined. I wonder. I think we should go and have a word. Come along, you two. Chat time! Good evening, Madame Dublé. We were wondering where you disappeared to. Katrielle, darling! How long have you been in this room? I thought, as no one else had chosen it, I'd be able to find the puzzle in my own time, but no such luck. I'm starting to wonder if our elusive host hasn't actually forgotten to set the puzzle in here. I doubt that's the case, madam. Yeah. Yes, Lord Adamas strikes me as a very particular person. I'm sure there's a puzzle in here somewhere. Oh, this is all the most vexing. I simply have to solve that puzzle. Solve all the puzzles and take possession of the Richmond fortune. Okay, then. Otherwise, I would break the promise I made all those years ago. Break a promise? Oh. Madame Dublé, it seems that all 7 of you present here tonight have a profound connection to our Lord Adamas and to Mr. Richmond himself. Oh, Katrielle, darling, I'm not at liberty to speak of that. It's a secret not only we dragons know. Please, forget all of that and help me locate this confounded puzzle. The party must go on. Very well, madam. We'll help you look. Okay, I believe this is it. It's gotta be it. Ernest, you like it too, huh, Pinstripes? Or do you need winding up? Oh, sorry, no, it's just, there's something about this picture. I know what you mean, Ernest. Ah, yes, that old picture. It was one of Maximilian's favorites, you know. It's rather charming, isn't it? All those people holding hands around the flower like that? It was the symbolism he enjoyed, I believe. He was always one for working together, hand in hand, to get toward a common goal. He likes helping his fellow man, you see. Mr. Richmond always helped people. Did you know Mr. Richmond well, madam? Yes, Maximilian and my late husband were close friends. Such a shame that they're no longer with us. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up a painful memory for you. Oh, that's quite alright, darling. I'm very thick-skinned, you know. You don't say! Yes, and that is a fat joke that I just made. That's a beautiful picture, isn't it? The red petals are so vivid and bright. I'd rather like the simplicity of it being only one flower. There's something very enriching about taking in a painting like this, isn't there? Oh yes, you're an art critic. Sorry, I thought you were a gut-following detective. Don't be sarcastic. sarcastic Cheryl. I have rather a lot to say about art, you know. You've got a lot to say about a lot of things. Oh, wait, this picture. Give it a rest now, Kat. I get it. You like the flower. No, it's the frame, I think. Oh, please don't start waxing lyricals about the frame now. Oh, we found a secret. Well, look at that. It was upside down. It spun around when I pushed on it. There must be some kind of mechanism behind it. Still apart from spinning the picture, nothing much has happened, did it? Wait, look at the other picture. Oh, sliding puzzle. Fun. It flipped over. And did I imagine it, or did that drawer just pop open as well? I think this deserves a closer inspection. Time for puzzle. Just a few weird panels of some kind of this drawer. I wonder what they're used for. Well, let's leave them for now and take a closer look at the picture. Oh, anyone else having trouble seeing what it is supposed to be? Don't tell me, Kat. This is art. Is that it? I don't know. Even from an artistic perspective, it doesn't seem quite right. It's lacking somehow. I say, darling, have you located the puzzle? Oh, I'm afraid not, madam. Just a rather unusual picture. Yes, unusual indeed. Even as an abstract painting, it feels rather disjointed. Yes. Wait, disjointed? That's it! The picture itself is a puzzle. It's definitely puzzling, but I'm starting to think all art is puzzling. No, Cheryl, we'll see what the picture is after we've solved the puzzle. Alright, puzzle time. So what are we doing? Puzzle of betrayal. Fun! Alright, oh. Let's put the picture back together. Slide each of the pieces of the picture in the right position, then place a large piece outside the frame into the empty space. Okay. Oh, I see. I think I get it. If I can... okay. I hate sliding puzzles, but I'll do this one because for the sake of the story. I hate these. I hate these. With every fiber of my being, I hate them. They are the worst. Okay. Alright, I think I've got it. Yeah, that's a piece. Okay, this has got to be it. Yeah. Okay.
If you'll entertain my idea here. Still no patch on Miss Layton, of course.
Alright, we solved it. That's not bad. Alright, you did it. The picture has been perfectly put back together. It's a very sad picture of 7 people with their backs turned on another. Yeah, that makes it... okay, now I'm starting to get the picture here. Literally! Oh, puzzle 163, puzzle of betrayal. Look, now we solved the puzzle. The picture's taken form. It appears to be a group of people all turning their backs on another. Gosh, perhaps it was better in pieces. Isn't there something written here, Ernest? Oh yes, you're right. In tiny letters here on the edge of the frame. I'll read it out. 7 snakes in the grass snatched the stones away, and treachery left the man to die in obscurity. Treachery. Sad as the image is, I fear it portrays the events of real life. To unite and to help one another is a wonderful thing, yet the truth is, treachery and betrayal are ever present. People compete, people cheat, and people deceive. In the end, only the winners of this world find happiness. That may be true, madam, but it's a terrible thing not to believe in your fellow man. My dear boy, you are quite naive. Believe in no one but yourself. That's a lesson I've learned over the years, and it has served me well. It's the basis of my enviable social status and my fortune. A gentleman once taught me, any means to an end if it serves your purpose. I've carried that maxim with me and practiced it to the letter in honor of my mentor. Which is precisely why I cannot afford to be beaten at this juncture, and yet... It seems this room has claimed its victim. Right on cue. For the losers of this game, darkness awaits. Kindly leave along to the road to ruin. Oh dear me, no. This is calamity. I can't lose it all. I can't. I was planning to expand my empire outside of London to reach every corner of the British Isles, but now I'm out. Try to remain calm, madam. I'm afraid the rules are the rules. And why did the music just suddenly get quiet? Let's get you onto the road to ruin now. I'll come with you, don't worry. You will? But Miss Layton, you don't need to go to that way. Only losers have to leave. The truth is, I've got that last puzzle wrong as well. So for that reason, I'm afraid I'm out. Sorry, Ernest. Sorry, Cheryl. Miss, you got it wrong? Yeah, so I have to follow the road to ruin as well now. Good luck with the rest, you two. That doesn't... Okay, I think she's playing something. Good luck with the rest, she says. Wow, thanks. Alright. Alright, the file room cat and coat shows. The purple door treachery. Behind a picture of people holding hands was another of a group... Holding hands with another of a group turning their backs on one another. Well, we gotta move. Down we go. Alrighty. In the basement. Into the basement. Follow the road to ruin. The road to ruin. An underground passage to take losers out of play in the puzzle party. Alright. I say, it's very dark down here, isn't it? And it feels most uncomfortable underfoot. I would have thought a carpet could have been laid out at the very least. Well, shall we try walking anyway? We should join the others who have failed. Hey, wait! Sorry, was that you calling out, madam? No, I didn't utter a word. And if my ears weren't deceiving me, I could have sworn I just heard a dog bark. A dog? Ah, I see. Cat, it's me! Cheryl, what are you doing here? This way seems more exciting. What about Ernest? A master of espionage like me can slip down here unnoticed, but if Pinstripes tried it, Adamas would be on to us straight away. So I didn't tell him, I just slipped away. A master of espionage. I'm impressed, Cheryl. So, spill the beans, Cat. You've got a plan, haven't you? Of course. An English gentlewoman is never beaten, Cheryl. Merely inconvenienced. Come on, then. What have you got in mind? This Richmond Court is hiding a secret, I'm sure of it. Being out of the running of the puzzle game gives me a chance to explore. As plans go, that's what I've come to expect from you. Still, I suppose I can help you look for a secret, whatever it is. Ah, my trusted canine companion. Let's start by looking for clues here along the so-called road to ruin. Remember our motto, Fido. Any mystery solved. Alright. Okay, we got... Let's talk. Oh, this accursed corridor. Really more unforgiving on the feet. The road to ruin indeed. Of my shoes. Okay. What else do we got? Ah, there's an opening here. Look. For ventilation, I imagine. Let me see. Oh, it goes a long way back there. It must even be connected to somewhere else in the building. Could you swing a cat in there and care, do you think? Even if you could fit, there's a metal grill just inside. We might be able to persuade them to that to move, though. No chance. Don't give up so easily, Cheryl. You never know unless you try. You're not seriously going to try to pull that thing out, are you? You're not going to beat me, Grill. Okay. Well, okay then. She did it. You did it. I don't believe it. Haha, we can climb in there now. You're stronger than you look. Remind me to never try pulling on the lead. It was old and bent already, if truth be told. Anyway, never mind the whys and therefores. I'm going in. Wait for me. Good gracious, I couldn't possibly. I mean, I literally couldn't possibly. I still have to proceed along this miserable passageway alone now, I suppose. Oh. Secret room. Where are we now, I wonder? Well, this is a pretty impressive room, especially coming from that tunnel we crawled through. So many books. It's like a little library. Perhaps this was Mr. Richmond's study. There's something different about this room. Yes, the other rooms we've been in have been well looked after, but this one... It's dusty and full of cobwebs. And what a mess. It's worse than your desk. Thank you, Cheryl. And all these curious bits of machinery on the floor. It looks as if someone has been using this room as an office or workshop of sorts. I wonder if... I won't be a moment, Cheryl. Stay. Where are you going? I just went to check the door to the room. It was locked from this side. I've locked it now, though. You mean it was locked from the inside? What? Presumably somebody didn't want anybody else coming in here. Who, though? Adamas, you think? I don't know. But perhaps we can find something in here that gives the link between Mr. Richmond and the mysterious Lord Adamas. Let's look around and see what we can turn up. Well, we've got... Well, now we can... I see. I see. Now we can return back to the... Okay, well... Alright, well, Well, first things first, I see this little puzzle over here. I believe we did this in the order of... Boop? The emblems on the spines of these books look familiar, don't you think? Ah, they're the same symbols that were displayed on the doors of the puzzle rooms. Exactly. A mountain, a gemstone, a torch, and a sword. And just those 4 books look like they're sticking out a bit to me. Yeah, suspicious. Perhaps they operate some kind of mechanism? Okay. They seem to have opened something. Ooh, secrets. Cat, look! The thing on the wall is they're just moved. The ram's had stonework. Yes, it's revealed something. Can I examine this? Aha, look! There's some writing on the wall here. Someone's graffitied the wall in a room like this? Dirty mongrel. I don't think it's just graffiti. Ernest, read it out, would you? He's not here. Your dog's body isn't here, remember? Oh no, of course. Sorry, force of habit. I always have Ernest read for me. You always have Ernest do everything you do, especially the menial stuff. Well, I suppose I'll have to do it myself then. So, deep under the ground of the Rosenberg, a great treasury lay. A beacon of hope until treachery ruined it all. What do you think? You're the detective. Well, it contains the name of each of the 4 rooms we had to go into. Rosenberg, Treachery, Hope, and Treachery. So you think this is where Adamas got his inspiration for naming the rooms? Possibly, yes. I think he's trying to tell us something. Or rather, I think he's trying to tell the 7 Dragons something. Well, there's a thing here. Papers of some kind. Let me see too. Dated 10 years ago. Before Mr. Richmond's death, that would be. Show me! Oh. Hey! We've discovered something of a revelation here, Cheryl. If what it says on these passages is true, the Richmond fortune is... We need to investigate to find out whether this information is reliable or not. Ah, Pinstripes would have let me see. Ooh, peace! This one. Events of 10 years earlier. Okay. Okay, events of 10 years earlier. In Richmond's study were documents showing a clear link between himself and the 7 Dragons some 10 years ago. Alright, there's other things on the floor. A hit coin. Okay, that's not renewable as a thing. This is a strange looking contraption, isn't it? I wonder what in your world it could be used for. What do you suppose made this crazy looking machine? Adamas, maybe. If Ernest were here, he might be able to enlighten us about what this is. But apparently not. He's not here. Oh, look, there are some letters here. Who are they addressed to? Let's see. G. DeBlay, Preeti Barnum, P. Lolwanita, L. Light, G. Sloan, C. Chance, and M. Fullhold. All of the 7 Dragons, then. What do they say inside? I'll read out one out. Oh. Well, I, Maximilian Richmond, will never absolve you of your guilt. Well? Shit. Okay. One day, I will take back what is rightfully mine. Everything that you stole from me. They appear to be letters written by the late Mr. Richmond. That can't be. He died 10 years ago, didn't he? Well, it's true. These letters don't look like they were written that long ago. So, who did write them then? I don't know. Not yet. But it's becoming increasingly undeniable that 7 dragons have some dark history with Mr. Richmond. Alright, and there's gotta be something else. Phone. This telephone is very old-fashioned, isn't it? Hello? Hello! Oh, the line's connected. It is? But this place hasn't been lived in for years. Why would the phone still be hooked up? It's clear that somebody has been using the place. According to all the urban legends, this place has been deserted since Mr. Richmond's death. Rumors are that it's haunted. But far from ghosts walking these corridors now, it appears somebody very real has been inhabiting the place. Rumors like the tumors, they spread fast and do no good. Well, it's certainly worth remembering that not everything people say is the truth. Alright, we've investigated everything. Well, from what we discovered in here, it seems very likely that someone has been using this place recently. We still don't know who, though. Adamas, is it? Probably, and of course there's something else we've learned. Mr. Richmond clearly has some dealings with the 7 dragons 10 years ago. Oh yeah, those 7 know something, alright. I'm sure of it. I still don't get who this Adamas fellow is, though. Is he connected to Richmond somehow? That I don't know yet. But if he really has located the Richmond fortune, then I think it's safe to assume they must be connected in some way. It's the only way that can make sense. So how about we carry on exploring in the other rooms? Perhaps we'll find a hint that gives away the true identity of Lord Adamas. You want to snoop around more? And you do realize we can't possibly cover every room in this palace in a place this size, don't you? Oh, stop jabbering, Cheryl. You know Ernest never questions me like this. Yeah, I wonder why. Oh, before we go, I just need to make a call. You're going to use the phone. Who are you calling? Please don't tell me it's a hair appointment. Haha, I just remembered something important that I need to arrange, that's all. I won't be long, Cheryl. Ah, she's unbelievable. There, all done. You should have heard the reactions when I said I was calling from Richmond Court. I can imagine. So, let's go and explore some other rooms. Heel boy. Okay. Well, we've got one other room that we can go explore, and I'm assuming it's the last one connected to this mystery. Oh, there's a big chunk taken out of that desk. I can already tell that's a puzzle. Oh, this room seems kind of different to the others, doesn't it? Oh, isn't it adorable? It looks like a little boy's room. Is it worth having a sniff around, do you think? I don't know. I don't imagine we'll discover anything earth-shattering in here. But still, we could have a quick look. Investigate the child's bed. Okay, there's the puzzle. There's a set of picture books on the desk here. Look, the one on top is about animals. And there's a name inside the cover. Miles Richmond. Miles? Perhaps Mr. Richmond's son, or more likely grandson? And judging by the reading material and other things on his desk, I'd say Miles was a great animal lover and fond of toys. A nice boy, no doubt. And that has exactly what to do with the case? I'm allowed to a little diversion every now and then, aren't I, Cheryl? Not if we want to work out the connection between the Richmond fortune and Adamas, no. If we're done in here, then let's sniff around in another room. Yes, alright. Oh, that's strange. You mean the lump in the middle of the desk? It wouldn't help your handwriting, that's for sure. It's a puzzle, Cheryl. It was hidden from view. Okay, puzzle time. Alright. Children's jigsaw. Alright. There's some sad-looking animal. These are some sad-looking animals scattered across the table in the children's room. Can you piece the animal pieces of the frame on the table to complete the puzzle? Yeah, I can do that. The question is, how do I do that? Okay, I'm using a hint coin. I have no idea. Yes. All the pieces need to be placed so they touch the edge of the frame. Yeah, I'm gonna... There's the same number of spaces horizontally and vertically, so whatever orientation you have is correct. Bottom right. hint, right? No, head facing up. Okay, so the turtle's in the right place. So everybody else needs to fall in line. Okay, that seems to fit. Oh. Aha! Found it. Okay.
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
And that does it. Okay. You did. The animal puzzle is complete. The animal somehow seems a lot happier now that they're all back together. Okay, so what does that do? Children's jigsaw. And that opens the drawer, right? Ooh, secret book. Well, that's unexpected. Completing the puzzle opens the drawer. What an interesting desk. I've certainly never seen a puzzle lock like that before. Anything in the drawer? An old book about an explorer by the look of it. Presumably this was a favorite book of Miles if he kept it in a special puzzle lock drawer. What is it, Cat? The book! Lord Adamas. I think I might know who. Okay, Adamas' true identity. Oh, he's Miles, isn't he? It's gotta be it. Alright, well that's all 6 pieces of the mystery solved, so now we can just put them all together. Case complete. I get a suspicious feeling I know who it is. Solve it. Yes, let's see how it goes. I've worked it out. I know who Lord Adamas really is. You do? I do indeed. This mystery is history. Who is it then? Who's behind this crazy puzzle-solving party? Well, Cheryl, if you haven't mastered sit, now would be a good time, because the truth is... Ladies and gentlemen! Grr, not now, Adamas. The party is over. Will the losers kindly make their way back to the hall? I would like to get a good view of you all, not if you lost everything. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Back to the hall now. He's worse than a sheepdog, the way he's hurting everyone around. Don't worry, it suits the situation perfectly. I'd like to speak to everyone together. It's time to reveal the truth behind this puzzle-solving party.
So, we are all together again.
In other words, we all failed.
Yes, you did.
So what? Every one of us has to give up our fortunes? Every last penny?
Unfortunately, yes.
It is simply beyond the pale.
Well, I for one have no regrets. I went into this with my eyes open after all.
Yes. I'm with Mayor Lowenida.
Ah, Cat, you're back too, huh? Good.
Miss Layton, thank goodness you're all right. You had me terribly worried.
Worried? About what?
So, you were all defeated by my puzzles. That concludes the contracts nicely. You're ruined. Utterly ruined.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but those contracts are all null and void.
Null and void?
What the dickens are you all doing here?
Inspector Hastings, what are you doing here?
Thank you for coming, Inspector. You're right on cue.
The plot thickens.
Come on, Cat. What's going on? Why have you called me here?
I fully intend to explain everything, and I'd like you to be a witness to what transpires here.
A witness? I'm not nicking anyone, then?
Nope.
Cat, are you saying you've...
Confined this mystery to history? Indeed I have. In fact, I've solved all the mysteries connected with this palace.
Huh?
Perhaps we should start by identifying the one common factor that links the 7 of you. All of you were at one time members of a diamond mining concern, weren't you? And you struck the jackpot. In fact, it's the money from those diamonds which formed the basis of all your fortunes and allowed you to succeed in your respective business ventures.
Makes sense.
It's what made you all who you are today. The trouble is, what if your diamond mine was actually on Richmond property?
Oh. Then
Are
that's
you
it.
making all this up, Cat?
If Richmond turned out to be the rightful owner of the mine, all 7 of you would automatically be ruined, of course.
Well...
It would seem that the mastermind behind tonight's escapade, Lord Adamas that is in some way connected to Richmond. And moreover, that he's intent on exacting revenge on those who robbed him of his wealth.
Cat, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. The place we uncovered the diamonds definitely wasn't on Richmond land.
Is that so? Or is that just what you all like to tell yourselves?
Huh, don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Isn't that just what this whole puzzle party is? Yet you all agreed to take part. Was that to appease your own guilt? The truth is, you're taking part in this charade under duress, isn't it? Why don't we move on to the real puzzle about tonight's proceedings?
Okay.
The identity of our host, Lord Adamas. Certainly a rather exceptional character.
Indeed, he is.
You can say that again.
The self-confessed multi-millionaire Adamas is really... you!
What?
Ernest Greaves. No more deceit.
Now that makes sense why he's been acting strangely.
Pinstripes?
Miss Layton, what are you talking about? How could you possibly think I was... Oh, what's the use? No doubt you figured everything out anyway, haven't you? Yes, it's true. I am Adamas.
Well, I'll be a mongrel's uncle.
You're really the last surviving member of the Richmond line, aren't you?
Yep, that makes sense
The
now.
8th grandchild of Maximilian Richmond, Miles Richmond. You decided to use the urban legend of Richmond that rose up here in London as a means to take revenge on the 7 dragons here tonight.
Come on, Pinstripes. Tell me she's barking up the wrong tree.
I wasn't expecting Ernest to be our mastermind of any of this.
Goodness me. Can he really be that young boy?
Haha, yes, it's all true. You've hit the nail on the head as usual, Miss Layton. But how did you know? How did you know it was me?
Because of this.
Where did you...
It was in your old room, Miles. Ernest Shackleton, Surprise Explorer by Richard Greaves. The origin of your assumed name, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
And all around this palace are little telltale signs of your duplicity.
How could I have made such an elementary mistake? And after I was so careful to dispose of all the portraits and photographs as well.
I must say, though, Ernest, you've excelled yourself preparing all these puzzles for everyone.
But they were too easy to outsmart you, weren't they?
I just cannot understand why someone as intelligent and good-natured as you would pursue such a worthless folly as revenge.
I know. I know that revenge is pointless. But it was for Mama. I promised her.
Your mother?
When my grandfather went bankrupt, Mama was left with nothing. We had no one to turn to. Not a soul. But Mama moved heaven and earth to keep me safe. Mama!
Miles, I'm so sorry, darling. For you to have to suffer like this, when none of it is your fault.
Don't worry. I'm quite all right, Mama.
There's so much I wanted to show you. But we're practically destitute. And now I'm ill too. I'm so sorry.
Mama, I don't mind. I just want you to get well again.
Yes, me too. But you know, Miles, you can be strong even on your own.
Mama, I'm going to get it back. I'll get it all, I promise. I'm going to make them return it all. Every last thing they stole from us. I swear, one day, when I've made something of myself, I'll get them back for what they did to us.
Oh, Miles,
Mama!
Dear boy.
In the end, all the stress and exhaustion, it was too much for her. I was only 12 at the time when I had to say goodbye to her forever.
Losing your mother would be a good trigger for a revenge story.
But I swore then I'd keep my promise to take revenge on those who had wronged our family.
So it was a promise. That's what drove you to these lengths.
I had to see it through. I couldn't let her down, you see.
But do you really think this is what she would have wanted?
Probably not.
Okay, I hate to interrupt the art, but Ernest Miles Richmond, I'm placing you under arrest.
That's fair.
And it looks like I'm gonna need to have a chat with all you dragons as well. I never thought the lot of you would be criminals.
Oh, no.
Now, Inspector Hasty. I think there may be another explanation.
Okay, then. She's still going.
I wonder who the diamonds really belong to at the end of the day.
I'm more confused than when I found out I was a dog.
After all, everyone, the Earth's riches belong to us all, don't they?
That's fair.
What are you on about? Cat, you're starting to sound like a hippie.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Oof!
You were right, Katrielle. 10 years ago, the land had already been repossessed. Maximilian Richmond had no further rights on the mine at that time.
How's that?
He failed to pay the tax levied on the land and lost his claim to it as a result.
Okay, then, so no theft then.
He must have kept the fact a secret so he could claim the diamonds from the mine were rightfully his. Shortly after that, however, he died.
So you're saying the diamonds are nobody's?
It wasn't these 7 ladies and gentlemen who stole the diamonds from Richmond.
It was Richmond himself.
If anything, it was the other way around.
But...
And now Ernest is confused.
Yes, that's as I thought. Thank you for investigating for me, Emiliana.
I didn't do it as a favor to you. As I've told you countless times, hard data is the quickest way to solve any case.
I'll try to bear that in mind. So, it's like I said. The Earth's riches belong to us all. The diamonds were nobody's. So the 7 dragons here couldn't have stolen them.
But that...
So that means Ernest's entire motivation was nothing.
That means all we're looking at here is the antics you've been up to, Sunshine.
I just don't understand. How could it be that way? Mama would have...
Your mother knew, of course.
Ah, that makes sense.
No!
Yes.
Ernest, don't you see why she didn't tell you that you had it wrong? Why she didn't tell you the truth?
No.
Don't you think maybe it was to give you a focus? Isn't that what's kept you going all these years?
Pretty much, yeah.
I think your mother let you believe in this idea of revenge to give you strength, knowing that you'd have to face life alone.
Yeah, that's fair.
And trusting that as you grew up, you would see the folly of it and eventually forget the idea.
And that didn't happen.
Listen, darling. You must follow your heart, don't waver. If you keep listening to what your heart tells you, I'm sure you'll see the light in the end.
I'll make them all pay, Mama. I will. I'll make them all pay. I swear.
I know, my darling boy. But please don't forget. First, you have to grow big and strong and make a man of yourself.
I will. I'll be as big and strong and important as any of them. You'll see.
That's my boy. You live your life, Miles. Make your mama proud. Show them all what a great man you can be.
So you mean she never really wanted me to?
Now he gets it.
I didn't see it. And now look what I've done. Oh, how could I have done something like this?
Ernest, I'm sure you have made your mother proud. I'm sure you're just the man she hoped you would be. In every single way. She loved you.
Mama, forgive me. Forgive me for not seeing what you meant.
Well, cheer up, Ernest. Remember, the dragons have actually done nothing wrong. And I think you too can be considered blameless.
Eh? Blameless? Isn't that a bit of a stretch? Come on! What about all this palaver? The threats, the conniving, the intent to completely ruin these poor people. And you say he's blameless? Pull the other one.
Well, take a look at that. See, Inspector?
Eh? Cat? What do you mean?
What?
Darling boy, we've been looking for you all these years.
For me?
Yes, we're all very much indebted to Lord Richmond, you see. It was thanks to him that the diamonds were discovered at all. Aye, he knew if he were the legal owner of the mine, any money he made would disappear on repaying his debts. So, he relinquished his claim on the land deliberately and arranged for us to discover the diamonds.
He was a wise man. He saw the diamonds as London's future. He did not want the money squandered on personal loans. It was for you to use. He wished it as an investment for the city.
That doesn't tie in. See, I thought he tried to reclaim his right to the mine.
No, we tried to return the mine to Richmond. Without the money from the diamonds, the family faced certain ruin. We wanted to help. We couldn't bear to see the family fail. We tried desperately to save him by giving the mine and the diamonds back. But he steadfastly refused.
No.
We have heavy hearts knowing that we failed you.
And I invented the Richmond legend. I couldn't bear for that great family to be associated with financial ruin. So I concocted a story about a great fortune hidden somewhere in this old house.
Ah.
So now you see, my dear, everyone was extremely fond of your grandfather.
Oh no! What on earth have I done?
We all came here today in the knowledge that Miles must be behind this puzzle party. But none of us ever suspected that it was you, Ernest.
I had no idea about... I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry.
Miles, let's start afresh.
Yes, your grandfather and your mother would have wanted that.
You're all...
Such a touching ending, man. I'm assuming this is the ending of the game.
Thank you.
Couldn't imagine otherwise.
Now I look, the resemblance is striking.
You're right. I don't know why any of us didn't see it before.
So, are you still going to arrest him? No one here would claim, Inspector, to have been harmed by Ernest.
All right.
Now, why ever are you still crying, dear boy?
I'm sorry. I'm just so happy.
Well, Cat, I've got to hand it to you this time. I didn't see any of that coming.
No,
You
neither did
really
I.
did teach an old dog new tricks.
You should know. The truth is stranger than fiction.
Okay. So Lord Adamas' puzzling little party came to an end. As did the vengeful thoughts he so long harbored for the dragons. But Ernest will always be Ernest to me, not Miles Richmond. And I've insisted he continues to serve as my assistant. The bins don't empty themselves, I'm told. So together with Cheryl, us three will continue to solve London's mysteries. Alright. And that is the end of the game. Alright, well, so I guess that's Layton's mystery journey. I didn't know I was that close to the end. If I did, I probably wouldn't have put it off as much. So, the game was fun. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed the puzzle-solving aspect and the characters and all that. So yeah, I didn't see that coming. Just Ernest being the secret mastermind behind the entire game. I was not expecting that at all. But that was creative and fun. I very much enjoyed that. I don't believe I can speed through the credits, so I'm just gonna have to wait. But in any case, yeah, I guess that's the end of the Let's Play at long last. There's nothing else I can say about it except that it was fun. I enjoyed the little journey. I'm not sure if there's more after this. I'm honestly not. I wouldn't expect there to be any more, considering that, well, we kind of finished the story of the game. There wouldn't be anything else after this, I don't think. But we are nearing the end of it. So, yeah, there's not much else I can say about the game. It was a long journey. Not so much for you, if you guys have just been watching the Let's Play in the thumbnail bar or whatever, but for me, it was a long time, and presumably if everybody has stuck through the series, then thank you so much for supporting me and keeping through this journey. It was a lot of many months of me recording this. But yeah, I don't know what else I can say about this. It was just interesting. Although we still haven't solved the mystery of where Professor Layton is. That was kind of the inciting mystery behind the story, and he's still nowhere to be found. And also we still don't know why Shore can talk. Now I'm thinking about that. We don't know why Shore can talk either. So, hopefully the game will solve those mysteries at some point in the future. Also anime cutscenes. Yeah. Are we close to the end? I can't skip. So I'm just gonna have to wait. But that was an interesting way to end the story. Just set up like several different mysteries and then just piece them all together. That was well done. That was I enjoyed that. It didn't really feel like it had a central mystery, and yet it did, because it introduced us to each of these 7 different characters, each of these major characters in the story. And also, there's the best superhero in the entire game, and the best chapter in the entire game, I think. But yeah, there's not much else I can say about this. I just enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the journey with me. There was a lot that went into that. It was a long time coming. I really have nothing else to say. I'm just kind of rambling and re-belaboring the same points. What else can I say? I hope the rest of the games get ported to the Switch at some point, because this one was fun. Also, anime. I know there's an anime. I could probably review that. Maybe I should. If I can find it, I will. But I don't know where would I even begin with that. So, yeah. I also have another anime I need to review at some point, but but there is definitely more story to. There's definitely more to this story, I think, because there's still a couple of mysteries that they haven't solved yet. I'm interested to see what those mysteries actually are. But yeah, there's also quite a few interesting characters that were in this. Some of which were only in there for like 1 chapter, but hey, that's fine. Mr. Royal Britannius, for example, is one of them. Yeah, there were a lot of one-off characters now that I think about it. There were just a couple of characters that just showed up for 1 chapter and then never again. Well, I can only think of the 1 or 2, but there were definitely a couple. And there's Ernest, the main antagonist, I guess? Which is odd. Yeah. There's not much else I can say. Just kind of, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of other things like, okay, it's ending. I think that's it. Developed in cooperation with plans. Okay, it's at the end. Alrighty. Yay. Happy ending. Alright. Loving oh, somebody died while making this. I didn't know that. That was a long time ago.
Wow! Miss Layton, look at all the snow!
Well, the agency has been open for a month now. It's been an eventful start, but still no clue as to Dad's whereabouts.
Okay, so now they're finally
The
going
mystery
on this.
of the missing professor. Still not history, eh?
Well, knowing Dad, wherever he is, he'll be engrossed in some extraordinary puzzle.
I'm sure you'll find him.
Yes. I won't rest until I do.
But you don't strike me as a daddy's girl, Cat. It just doesn't seem like you.
I'm not. I just have to tell him I've solved the riddle he sent me, you see?
A riddle, miss?
Oh? What riddle would that be, then?
It's this. If you're not really my child, then who exactly are you?
What?
That's an interesting little mystery to set up. Congratulations, you cracked every case and confined every mystery to history. Okay. Although you've reached the end of the story, there may well still be puzzles lurking that you didn't spot. See if you... Okay. So there's the 100 various extras have been added to the top. Okay. Okay. It's giving me a whole bunch of bonus scenes. Okay, so... That's an interesting story to set up. Create end of game save. Yes, we're gonna save here. Alright. Okay, and that's gonna do it. Multiple case codes have been solved. There's nothing else in here, right? No, we've solved all 12, but we can go back and solve all the other mysteries if we want. So, with that, I think I'm going to leave this series here. So, yeah. That was a long time coming, but I finally finished the game, and now I'm proud that I did. There's still mysteries, there's still puzzles I can go and solve, but I'm not going to do that. But, in any case, yeah, I think I've said everything I can say about this game, so I think I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month. It really helps me out. And you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks I'm always saying thanks, so be sure to check those out in the description below as well. Also, if you want to see more videos from me, then be sure to check out the videos linked in the end screen. The top video is the most recent video, and the bottom video is the video recommended to you based on what you've already seen from me. So, if you want to check out something new, or something you may indeed like, then be sure to check both of those out. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!